Hey, what's up? Gorfunian here, back with another episode of Immortals Fenyx Rising! Yeah, having so much fun. Last episode, got a new piece of armor, a helmet, did a crazy puzzle that I almost didn't do because I didn't go the right way and had to backtrack, and anyway, it added more time than it needed to. Today, we're going to continue moving forward in the quest line. We're supposed to move up to the observatory, find the dude who was like, the guy who tried to steal from us, then we captured and did. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into the game. I'm going to click the thing right here, continue, and let's jump into the action. Bam! Okay, maybe it didn't make such a big wham. Maybe it should be like, or oh, I was looking right here and thought, no, what is this? Oh, by the way, check this out. I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to show you something. If you're playing this game, there's something called camera mode. And camera mode is done like this. On PC, I know you hit F3. Brings you into this menu right here where you can, I'm on a controller right now, where I can move around, like completely move around where I was. This is me using the joysticks. The left joystick goes left, right, and pans in and out. Left stick looks all around, changes my perspective. So I can circle around this dude, go, and then my D-pad goes up. D-pad moves up, down, left, right, to give me the perspective, change that perspective or that view. Now, if I come in here, say I want to go back to where I was looking. I press down on the right stick, boom, resets it. Do I want the grid? What kind of grid do I want? Do I want a big giant grid, this grid, a pinpoint grid, a triangle? Let's go for this grid. I kind of like that. Now I can just right now press A, bloop, and it'll take the photo. Or I can press down on the left stick. And here I can change depth of field. Now, depending on where this is pointing is where I'm going to be focused on. I want this guy to be the focus. I want me, not back here, me, not back here. I want me to be in focus. So I'm going to put this over my guy. Now, exposure is just like with a regular camera. If I lessen the exposure, it's going to get dark. If I open the exposure, it's going to let a lot more light in. Okay, so I'm shutting light off. I'm letting light in. Exposure. The exposure, I probably want to be about middle for right here. Contrast. Contrast is just, I think this is letting in lights and darks. So this is removing the lights, and I think this is removing the darks for messing with contrast. If I remember correctly how contrast works. Temperature, colors, blue for cold or hot. You're gonna have more orangey and red. That's just gonna be preference. Tint is going to be from purple to blue or purple to green, whichever. So again, that comes to whatever your preference is. Maybe you get an area that's super bright and goldy and you want to get it to where it looks a little bit less bright. You can control that right here. Saturation is just how bright your colors are. Really, really, really bright, or take it all away, make it black and white. I want to go like right in the middle. Noise is, I don't like noise at all, because watch what noise does. Noise makes it maybe you'd want that for some reason. Maybe you want a picture to look grainy and old. I don't know. That's, again, that's not me. It's personal preference. Vignette is going to darken around and focus on whatever that is. See how I darkened everything around? The focus is right there in the center. I don't like that. For what I want to do. Bloom? Nah, I don't think so. Bloom. Bloom is how shiny things are, right? Turning that up. Do I have anything shiny? Like my metal, the little shimmer off of my helmet. Nothing really too bad. But that's what it does. The bloom is just how much you want stuff to shine light, reflect light. Fog adds fog. So here's the thing. If I close this, okay, if I close out of this, all my edits went away. You see that? How all my edits just went away? I'm gonna bring this guy in a little bit closer. See, I'm staring off in the distance at the turtle. I'm staring off at the turtle. But if I go back and I hit left stick again, boom, there's all my edits right back to where they were. I want to focus on him. Let me change the temperature a little bit. Darken here, maybe the tint right about there. That looks more of a realistic color. Bloom. Yeah, I just don't have good light reflection right now. Now, I'm going to press A, or I can press X. Helmet, no helmet. Helmet, no helmet. Helmet, no helmet. I don't really know if there's anything else other than if I take my helmet off and I'm facing the front of me, if I press left or right on the D-pad, it's going to change the look on my face. As you can see, amused, angry, threatening, friendly, blah, 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 blah. A whole lot of those. I'm just going to put my helmet back on and I'm going to take the photo. Beetle boppity bloop boop. Bam. Anyway, that's just a quick look at photo mode. Okay, here we go. Back to this. We need to now go up there to the top of the observatory. And hopefully there isn't anything that I've missed. There was a door in here that was locked. There was a door in here that was locked. It's still locked. Does it want me to put that out? Does it want me to put that flame out? Do I know how to put flames out? Do I have like... Oh, do I use the wind? Huh. I guess I'll figure that out a different time. There's probably another ability that I get to put out a fire. Looks like it's right here. I mean, there it is. I don't see anything else in here that would... There's a fire. There's the chest. There's that fire. Something's happening somewhere. Okay, let's go and open this up. And maybe after this cutscene, it'll give us the ability to go do something there. Let's find out. There's dude. Because see, I still have that right there to unlock. Here there, no!
I thought you said you were preparing something.
Yeah, preparing for you to return. You got the
Me?
win?
Yes.
Not really good as new, but what is?
What? How did he just do that magic thing?
Something new?
You have the jar, right? Get ready to open it.
What is that?
You deceitful thief!
Oh!
You thought you could escape me?
You stole something from that thing?
I told you, it's a problem.
Tweed delivery boy. You do not deserve the crown you were given.
I didn't do this, Typhon.
Like before.
I didn't do this. He's got the wrong person.
There is no we. Not anymore.
Phoenix!
We.
No!
What was...
Open your wings! I can't!
I have you
right, so that's it. That's the game, right? I just beat Typhon. Yeah, we won.
Okay, we need to get to safety. Stat.
Okay, maybe not.
What was that monster?
Typhon.
Not the Typhon.
Oh, you have no idea. Gotta get to the Hall of the Gods, then we can talk. You ready to fly?
These were Daedalus's
Yeah?
wings. The Daedalus, the great inventor.
So?
So, they didn't work right and killed his son.
You'll be fine. Just don't fly too close to Helios. And also don't try to go to the bathroom during turbulence. You should make it to the mainland without crashing. Probably.
Oh, man.
You literally robbed me, and now you're saving me. Why?
I didn't follow most of what the Oracle
Still don't
ran
know his
to,
name.
But if the prophecy
Hermes,
is on the money,
maybe?
hero on high, you're the only one who can stop Typhon from remaking
Who is
the
this?
world.
Who is
We
he?
don't even know if it's about me.
For someone trying to help everyone right and left, maybe you should accept help once in a while.
Wait, he's got
What
little
are you
harps on
talking
him.
about?
He's got little harps on him.
Fate's alive. How is the Winged Herald supposed to provide aid when you won't let me?
With the Winged Herald's aid. Wait, Winged Herald? No way! You are...
Hermes.
It is
I like playing
Hermes.
half-truths, playing tricks, and taking long runs on the
Yeah.
beach. Now, can we go, please? The other gods need our help.
other gods? You mean all the stories are real?
See the surprise.
Something's
You
wrong
mean
with
the
your
stories
face.
are real?
Doing that slack-jawed thing again. Fly to the Golden Isle. Meet me at the Hall of the Gods. I'll
That's
be
awesome.
waiting.
The stories are real?
And with that, Hermes disappeared. Phoenix gazed across the narrow band of sea, at the peaks and valleys.
I like the way they're
Golden
adding the
Island.
storytelling
The long path
as
to
it's
his
going
true
on.
destiny.
Oh, shut your face. Was that just the
That was just the prologue. How does it take someone that long to begin a story? Odysseus made it home fast.
He's about to jump. Be
Oh.
quiet and listen.
No, I'm not actually. Okay. That right there. Huh. Did something in there move? Nope. I will come in here and I will figure out what this is and I will unlock it. Just not right now. Okay, let's go this way. I see a blue thing down there. I don't know what it's for. But it looks pretty important. Oh, it's currency. It's currency. Wait a minute. What? Oh, you've collected experience. Is that red? Oh no, I've already opened that door. Already opened that door. We've already been in here. I gotta go 900 feet that way. Let's grab these mushrooms. That's all I was doing. I was just collecting mushrooms to help. That's, no, don't be silly. We need to go this way. kind of want to stop here. Oh, now it's like, hey man, if you have any more questions, just take it to the tutorial menu because we're done with you. Oh, thanks. What everybody needs to hear in a game. We're done with you, man. What are these? Oh. Something to collect. How about that? Okay. I hear a fight. Oh, okay, now that was red. It turned red, so I would not be able to... I would not have been able to parry that one, even if I wanted to. Oh, geez. I mean, now we reach the point of the game where I'm really going to sneak attack. Wow! I'm so bad. I will sit here and just do this big swing. I'll just do the big swing and not even wait for them to attack and parry. Be like, nah, I'm good. A new weapon. Forbidden Larbersaurus. Wait, not that menu. This menu. That one does... I don't know what that means. 28? Plus 40 damage for 6 seconds. 30% damage with axe combo while full health. Oh, I think they level. Maybe the more things you kill with them? So this is like now level 2 or something? Maybe? Huh. Great, more bears. The bears were fun. Oh, they had a second attack. I only dodged the first one. No! I dodged that. Now I know I really was testing it right there with what I was gonna do, but how far does my health go up if I eat? Oh, never mind. I'm just not in combat, so I think it'll fill up all the way. Yep. Is that an ogre? Is that an ogre and two? An ogre and two bears? I think it is. the heck out of here. Oh, more bears. Get out of here. Shut your mouth. Go. Get up here. Okay. Eat. Eat. Oh, they're not giving up. That bear. Oh, okay. Oh, too early. Watch him throw a rock at me. Just trying to heal up. There we go. Okay. Go back. And they're back up there. I'm hidden. Ah, don't even try that. I think they're hitting each other. I always hit the wrong button. Yep, I think the ogre hits him. Come on. Okay, that I can. I obviously can't dash away fast enough for that one. That's... Oh, I got hit by that one. I got hit by that one too. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, bam! Does that do anything? I mean, they were like right here. Oh, that was just a random encounter. That was just a random encounter. They didn't unlock anything. I just did that for fun. Did it free the ground of whatever that was that looked like it was poisoning the ground? Maybe. There's some other bears. Should we kill these bears? Yes. I feel like I should. Get out of here. These ones are way easier. They're not glowing red. They're not on fire. Sneak attack. Bing! You're there. Oh, that was so unnecessary to fight all those. But I mean, it did show me just how much I need to work on my my combat. Wow. I take it I can go in this now? Dare I? I dare. Like about dare I? I'm flying! Okay. Now, what I did notice before is that in this game, what I could not do is access camera mode from inside here. Unable to do camera mode while inside the vaults of Tartarus. Okay, so it's the same. I can't. It's weird. Okay. You gotta love it when you do stuff by accident. Why do I feel like up there, if I can climb that, there's gonna be like a chest? Can I climb this? I can't? Okay. Well, I felt like I was gonna be able to. Ooh, made it. Keep going. Just need a little bit of help there. Woo! Oh man. Uh, see, why would it have had it on the other side first? If I wasn't supposed to, this one makes the doors disappear and makes that. Okay. And then get off it to stop it. Okay, so that's one. Oh. Holy crap. No, 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 no. What? Is it gonna go? It's not gonna go. Okay. And made it. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 Phoenix. You'll make it someday. Is this really just for a Zeus? That was it? That's the only thing that was in here was really the Zeus thing? Come on. Zeus lightning. Well, it goes Zeus lightning. I've got 4 of you. Zeus lightning, go Zeus lightning. I feel like there was a little bit something that was missing there. I might have missed the chest. I'm flying with glowing hands, and never mind, the screen made me jump to here. Completed. Watch me sprint. What a magnificent sprinter. Go! Dude, is that seriously an ogre just like running around? Oh, it's a minotaur. There's a minotaur. I gotta get over that way. I don't honestly know how I feel about this. But we're gonna go this way. I've got to get up there. Let's go. The Hall of Gods. Not there yet. But maybe soon. You can do it. Come on. There you go. You've made it now.
Attack! Cleanse this world of divine
Wait, are these the good guys or the bad guys? Okay, that was terrible. That was like absolutely terrible. Oh, that still reached me? Holy crap, I cannot dash far enough away. Unless I'm just supposed to dash a whole lot. I got no problem staying away from you while you're doing that stuff. You got another one coming. Yep. I'm away from you. Come on, get him. Yeah. Now, I was probably going to get more points or something if I would have done that and my people would have survived, but I guess you could say I was careless. Like maybe this chest would have better contents if I would have killed the ogre and they would have been like, hey, all 4 of your people lived. Right now I'm just collecting these and I don't know why. I'm collecting them because I can. Come on. I need to climb. Oh man. I really am gonna have to climb, aren't I? Yep. Okay, so I gotta be smart about this. Gotta watch my stamina. I think I have enough of the stamina mushrooms. This is gonna lead to someplace better. Oh, the bear's down there. Like a little bit of a ledge here, a little bit closer, Okay. That may have been the way to go for a quicker, faster way up. Yeah. I feel like we did it. You, take a seat. Hey! I made it, Hermes!
The sight of the Great Hall took Phoenix's breath away.
Except it was old and dirty and empty and pretty much destroyed. Well, maybe not fully destroyed, but definitely doesn't look new and clean.
Do some updating. The column motif is a bit played out.
See? Hermes knows.
So, we're safe here.
No, not at all.
Remember that thing I stole from Typhon? It was an itty-bitty piece of his eye to hide this place from his terrifying gaze. You're welcome.
You said this is the Hall of the Gods. Well,
Where are the others? Where are they? You there.
Let me start from the beginning.
With his hand on Phoenix's shoulder, Hermes recounted the tale of Typhon, destroyer of gods.
Okay.
Typhon, born of Gaia, was a terrible, cruel beast who vowed to free the Titans and obliterate the gods. He challenged Zeus for the rule of the cosmos. Fortunately, Typhon was defeated.
Get out of here, Typhon.
And imprisoned under a mountain where he could do no
I wonder if
more.
Typhon was one of the Titans.
I got to get back into that kind of shape again.
For thousands of years, Typhon festered until Helios was eclipsed and burning stars fell from the heavens.
Oh,
The stars burned.
it's
to
always gotta be
Typhon's
burning
shape,
falling stars.
And in an explosion of fire and smoke, Typhon burst from the mountain. The gods had wronged and tortured him.
Yep.
Never again.
He vowed,
Never again.
Cleansed.
This round to be cleansed.
Gods will pay.
Yeah, they will.
and so
And not with
Typhon
credit.
sought his revenge.
Destroy the veil that separates this hallowed land from
Oh, he's not being very nice.
walk among the gods. Trample
Minotaurs and flying, gross-looking things.
cold gods to dust. Come, Olympians.
What?
Brandish your weapons and face me.
Oh, he's daring us.
Estimated my power and work in your hubris. Go to my unseekable perfection.
Ooh, that guy died with a beard.
Fled in fear. Others stayed to fight. Many were captured. Typhon split them apart, cleaving their essences from them and transforming them irrevocably. In a final, desperate attempt to save their lands, the gods called on the heroes of old, the last warriors who had more than a few drops of God's blood remaining in their
Am I one of them?
veins.
Am I one?
Weak and selfish.
Oh, no, he turned them. I'm gonna have to fight them too? Now they're bad? No!
The gods had failed, and so had the heroes. But just
So
when
Typhon is
all
basically
hope
turning
seemed
everybody. I'm like legit the last hope. Great. Oh my gosh, these characters that he made. What a great storyteller. He made puppets.
Our only remaining hope to restore these lands to their former glory and save the world from chaos.
I appreciate your puppets,
All we
Hermes.
have, Phoenix, is you. No pressure.
I kinda lost track of who's who. Is that one with the spiky hair you or Typhon?
He's like, you think you're cute?
Forget it.
You think you're funny?
The vanquished gods
I don't think that's
need
funny.
to be reunited with their severed essences to regain their power. And then, together, you must defeat Typhon.
Huh. This is honestly a lot. I wish my brother was here.
Look, kid, I'm not perfect. I'm the guy who escorted Pandora to Earth for Zeus's sake. But maybe, just
Maybe, just
you're
maybe.
the right hero at the right time. Also, you're literally all we've got, seeing as how everyone else has been defeated. Good luck. I'll be right here.
You're the
doing
last
nothing.
hope because you're just
I mean,
the
begin
last one.
preparations.
I'm not
Thanks.
I'm not even the first choice. I'm just the last option.
Oh, there's that face again. Fine. Your best starting point is to reach the top of the other statues
tell you what,
on the
you
Golden
stay here
Tower,
and
you
play
can
with my
track the
toys.
missing gods. Find them, and they should be able to help you locate their stolen essences.
Oh.
They haven't been themselves, so I'm really not sure.
What's that mean?
Guess you'll find out.
Guess you'll find out. Quiet now, Hermes. Hermes is going back to playing with his puppets.
Phoenix, think. What would my brother do?
What?
The
And
Giron would...
what is this?
There's that wonderful smell again.
Ambrosia is life. You want increased protection? Distill it here and drink up. Then enjoy the ride. One
Huh?
time, Athena downed that whole Helix and destroyed the entire Greek fleet right after she had sided with them in battle. It was epic. Sorry. Guess you just had to be there.
Many of my relatives were. They died.
And I told Athena not to do that. But did she listen?
But did she listen?
No.
No. Oh, the writing in this is great. Now, I totally skipped what he was going to say because I decided to move. Oh, I wondered about this.
Ooh, is this where the gods get their dental exams?
No, it's where we rip off our skin to change our appearance.
Still better than visiting the dentist.
Is where we rip off our skin. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And change your appearance. As much as I liked the big, ginormous beard, it did not match his appearance. Anyway, look, that's gonna be it for this one. We went through quite a bit of the main story quest. Not really. I just got sidetracked by killing lots of different things on the way to the main storyline quest. Yeah. So it looks like more of the world and more of the maps has opened up. The tutorial or the prologue is now done. And now I guess the actual game is beginning. And that's exciting because it's been this fun this far. I imagine it's only going to get even more fun. So anyway, I'm Gorefunian. Be sure to catch me on Twitch at, well, Gorefunian, where I've streamed lots of community and multiplayer games so that I can hang out with you, whether it's in chat, voice chat, or in the game. So come on out, check me out. Until then, stay cool, stay kind, and as always, you are super rad. Yeah!